Okay, now we're at the BPO comps area. This is really an optional area. If you have some good low comps in the area that you think will bring the BPO value down, then it's great to put it in there. Otherwise, the system automatically defaults to 90% of the after repair value, then less the repairs, for calculating approximately what the BPO might be. The BPO initial offer percentage defaults to 65%. You can change that to whatever you want. And then the short sell threshold selection. Do you want to use what is typical, or do you want to calculate it with the short sell initial offer percentage at 65%? But the safest thing to do is, of course, just keep it at the short sell typical threshold, on doing its calculations on whether it's a good viable deal or not. If you want to be real aggressive about it, then change that to initial offer percentage then and see what that does for you. On this particular house, looking at the comps, I did not see any good BPO comps. As a matter of fact, the system, this spreadsheet brought up the 4 comp that match this property closest. Here's the square footage range here, 1401 to 1896. Right here's the other properties that are within a half a mile and sold within the last 6 months. As you can see, square footages, none of these fit. However, we could have a good, again, that one is way too small here, $76 a square foot. We've got $61 a square foot here, 63. Really, the lowest I see is about $60 a square foot. So we really don't have any good BPO comps in this one. So this one might not be just a real great deal. Okay, next let's go to the taxes and insurance area. To get the property tax information, go back to Zillow. Click on the property address, and then this will bring up your detail page. If you scroll down here, the ways here shows your property tax, what it is for 2009. So 1782, put that in here. This tells me that property tax calculated 1455. But is what was calculated that it should be based off of what our after repair value was, and the county actually charged them $1782. So it could be that this house has been appraised for considerably more than what it's really worth. Loan information. This would be where you would enter in the homeowner's loan information, and to get this information, again, go back to Zillow. And here we can see that they bought the property 12/17/04 for $122,500. Now this information here in the program is somewhat optional. You really don't have to put it in here, but at least leave this in here as conventional. So I'll put the default amount in here then of $122,500. Mortgage date 12/17/04. First mortgage amount $122,500. More than likely it wasn't that, but for now we're just going to put this in here, and I have the default at 9%, 30 years, and it gives you an approximate calculated first mortgage balance. If you have an NOD file date or Liz Pendant's file date and an auction date, put that in here. This will the NOD file date then will change your first mortgage balance, because then what it will assume is that homeowner stopped making payments about 3 months prior to this date. This screen also shows you the minimum short sell divided by asking and to the asking price divided by appraisal percentage. So 59.87. It's not a terrible deal right now at the asking price there, but we'll do a little bit better. If you have second or third mortgage, you can record those in this area. Let's go to funding. Funding, again, just like what you saw on the default setup, select who your default lender is. Your second lender, gives all their contact information, and again, cost. Here now it's calculating what your holding costs are, what your maximum loan amount is, and what the lender loan amount is currently as it's configured. As you can see right now, what's needed is about $10,000 more than what the maximum loan is.